Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, definitely hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell down below so that you'll never miss another upload. In today's video, I did want to talk a little bit about my second hair transplant, and a few of you have reached out and you have been wondering if I've gotten my second hair transplant yet. And the answer is no, I have not gotten my second hair transplant yet. So basically, I never planned to get my second hair transplant done during the pandemic. I wasn't trying to get on a plane and fly with all the germs and stay in hotels with the germs. Yeah, I'm not really for that. You know, I'm very OCD, very germophobic, so that was never what I planned to do. So now that the pandemic is kind of like settling down, going in the right direction, you know, the cases are going down, you know, I have been thinking about what I'm going to do as far as when I'm going to get my second hair transplant. And as many of you may or may not know, in my previous video where I talked about how I did not like my hair transplant that was done by Natural Transplants Hair Restoration Clinic. If you didn't see that video, I will link it above and down below in the description. So we're here, we're thinking about a second hair transplant. So I did talk about Dr. Diep. He was the doctor that I did want to do my second hair transplant. I really love his work. I love the look of his hairlines. So for many of you who may not know, I did cause myself to have traction alopecia, you know, where you do certain styles that cause a lot of tension and stress on your edges and cause your hair follicles to permanently fall out around your hairline and your edges. So that's how I even got to this place. And I do have a video on that also, so I will link that above also, as well as down in the description if you want to get caught up on all of this. But, you know, I was researching doctors that I wanted to go to since I did not have a good experience my first time around and I didn't like how it looked. So Dr. Diep is somebody that I just wanted to do my second hair transplant, and I did get a consultation done with him way back, like maybe 2 years ago. And I was just looking over the email and the prices that he gave me. He did quote me 10 to 11 grand for 2,000 to 2,200 grafts. So he quoted me that, and the email says that price was only good for a year. I'm gonna have to reach out to him just to see if that price is going to be honored, because I don't know if he's going to try to go up in price. And you know, a lot of you have been saying he's like way overpriced, and a lot of you have been saying, you know, just go to Turkey and get your hair transplant done. You could get your hair transplant really done cheaply in Turkey and they do a decent job, but I'm not trying to fly to Turkey to get a hair transplant. I feel like that's a little bit extreme for me. I don't want to fly out of the country to get a hair transplant. I don't care how cheap it is, so I'm not doing that. But thanks for the suggestion. So my whole plan was basically to save up the money in cash to just pay for the hair transplant. I'm not trying to finance it. I'm not trying to do all that. I just wanted to get it out of the way, pay it in cash. So that's what I plan to do. You know, and looking back at some of the comments in my previous video, some of you have said, you know, your edges, I could see where, you know, there's some thinness and there's some gaps that still need to be filled in, but at least you're not bald and at least you have some hair there. So, you know, you should be grateful for what you have. So I kind of get what you're saying when you say comments like that. I get it. Like, my hairline and my edges don't look like the worst edges in the world. I haven't been so like fixated on it lately. I just feel like I've been doing a really good job covering up the thin spots, like I said before, with my colored edge control and things like that, topic hair fibers. Looking at the big picture, like, do I really want to spend 11 grand getting this done? I have saved up a lot of money in the past year, so I mean, really I could pay for it in cash. But then I've also been saving up for a house, so that's another thing. Like, if I have to pick between the two, down payment on a house or a hair transplant, I'm going to pick a house. So the hair transplant may be on hold for a bit longer. And then also, I keep thinking about everything that I'm going to have to go through again. I'm going to have to shave my head again. There's going to be pain. There's going to be swelling. I'm going to be like looking crazy for a while. And then I'm going to have a bunch of stitches in the back of my head again. So I'm just trying to like, it's just really, really hard because I know that part of it is just like, at least for me, it's just mentally exhausting to have to go through that. And I like to wear my hair long. So, I mean, if I wore my hair like really, really short in a pixie cut, I wouldn't care. But since I pretty much already grown all of my hair out from the last transplant, so I'm just trying to figure out, should I go this route of having a second hair transplant? And if you've had one transplant, you don't want to have a second one because it's a lot to go through. And, you know, taking off of work to have this done, and it's not even like it's not even a vacation. It's me getting a hair transplant. I got to take off vacation time to have this done. So it's a lot to think about. I can work around it because at the end of the day, nobody knows I have traction alopecia or any type of thin edges unless I like point it out to them anyways. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn right now. Please let me know what you think I should do. I know at the end of the day it's my decision, but let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you think I should try my hand at this again and get the second hair transplant, or do you think I should just leave it alone, leave it how it is, continue to, you know, use the colored edge control to, you know, do things to conceal it? Let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear back from you. And so that's pretty much it. I think just for, you know, information, my information, I think I am going to follow up with Dr. Diep and see what he says. And I'll come back and let you guys know if he's going to like charge me more, because I know a lot of people are like, Dr. Diep is so overpriced. But I particularly like his work as far as the female transplants for traction alopecia. I really, really do love his work, and I think he does a great job. But yeah, I get what you say when, you know, people tell me he's like so expensive and so overpriced. But let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see everybody in the next video.